like, okay, the guy that I likes me. The night is picking back up. So we go to his room, and the pre-room to get to his room is a living room. And in the pre-room, that's a living room, on the wall, hung up big as hell, is a huge Confederate flag. And I freeze in the doorway, and I look at him like, am I allowed to be here? Can I come in here? And he's like, oh, yeah, it's no big deal. My roommate's just from Texas. And I'm like,
you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
And I don't know what to think, because I grew up in a black ass community with black ass friends at a black ass school. We don't have these moments. I'm like, well, maybe it is a Southern pride. I know now that that's bullshit, but at the moment, I didn't know that.
This stop the cap is bullshit.
So we go into his room. We're getting a little frisky. I'm enjoying myself. It's good. When he says, I've never hooked up with a black chick before. I don't know what to make of that moment. I now know that it's gross as hell. I didn't know what to make of it at the time. This is me forgiving my past self. And we keep going. Eventually, because I'm not trying to knock boots, I'm just there for a frisky good time, he leaves. And I'm in the room by myself. I think he's like, hold on, I gotta go talk to my friends. Something. I don't know if that was a covert way to say, get the hell out. I don't know. But I'm gathering up to go, and somebody walks past the spot that I'm in and yells, Igger liquor. And I'm looking around like, am I the Igger who just got licked? Yeah. Backtrack. My friends are in the room with me at this point. They hear this. They all look at me. I start going off. I start going off. At this point, I've had enough.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
What's going on YouTube? Is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys that was sent to me by one of my subscribers of a brother that is noticing that whenever he sees black women with a white man, supposedly the black women are the ones that are over here taking care of the bill. Now, I found this very interesting after recently covering, the swirler that pretty much exposed that she was the one providing the lifestyle that her and her supposedly provider white husband was a part of. But to see this clip come out not too long after me covering that, ooh, man, that is not really good timing, man, to say the least. So there may be more truth to this than we may believe. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
When I became a manager at a lot of these establishments, one thing that I came to learn, and it broke my heart, I'm not gonna lie, it really has affected the way my judgment towards certain people. But 8 out of 10 times you see a sister come in there, a black woman come in there with a white guy, she's footing the bill. That blew, like, they had me convinced with all the videos on social media that, yo, these white men are out here killing us, they're taking our best women, blah blah blah, till I got into this industry, started working, and my dude, a lot of times, 8 out of 10 times, you see a sister at an upscale restaurant with a white guy, she's footing the bill. It blew my mind when I started learning this, when I started seeing it.
Now, he said upscale restaurants. This is very important because if there's one of the things that you see constantly on social media, like he mentioned, is especially from the black women. Oh yeah, We ain't doing coffee dates. That's low effort. We need you spending this X amount on the first date. You need to be taking me here. We don't do Cheesecake Factory over here. We don't do Olive Garden, which, by the way, is completely disrespectful because they got some of the best breadsticks ever.
Bruh.
But this is typically what you hear. And then on the divestor side of things, yeah, they take care of us over here. They provide over here. They don't complain about paying all the bills and broke man energy. Well, recently a woman just came out and exposed that she was the one providing the lifestyle, not her husband. And then you got a brother over here who's working in an upscale restaurant saying that most of the time when he sees a black woman with a white guy, it's the black woman that is taking care of the bill and not that white guy. Why is that? Why is that? Explain to me, why is it that we got black women out here that are willing to take care of the bill at an upscale restaurant, which I can only imagine how much that's going to cost if it's an upscale restaurant, especially if they're probably in a major city like a Chicago, New York, LA, Miami, you know. But meanwhile, we got sisters over here talking about some they ain't gonna go 50-50 with a man, with a black man. But y'all, I'm like, but y'all out here going 100. Y'all are literally out here providing. Y'all are literally out here providing for white men. Crazy, bro. Crazy work. Let's keep it moving. Because I wanna go to somebody who does a really good job of reacting to this particular topic.
So here we go again with yet another divester doing any old thing. They do want struggle love with Mr. Cartwright. Listen to the foolishness that this woman has to say. Just listen to it.
A few moments later.
Put a figure down if you once dated a white biker boy and the first date was fine, but then the second day you went to his house and y'all had adult fun, and then we left the windows open, so you woke up with a lot of bug bites, but you just thought that there was like really bad mosquitoes because there was no screen for the window. Deduced that it was a bed bug, so then I looked all over my body and I probably had over 100 bed bug bites. And then so you felt really bad for him because he blamed that on his room. You let him stay in your house for 2 weeks, and then he was like, "Wait, I'm in love with you. I'm gonna buy us a house, bought y'all a townhouse." So then you moved in, and then after like 3 weeks of living together, he started getting really weird and aggressive. So then y'all would fight a lot, and then he started coming home from work drunk, and then he would insult you and say stuff like "fat bin, fat party are." Then you were like, "Wow, how did I start dating a racist?" And then on top of that, he knew I was gay, so he would start saying things like,
Obviously, this is a BBW swirler.
So
No. And you want to know what? I know they probably had that sped up, or maybe she was just talking fast, but on purpose. But I ain't gonna let that slide. I heard that part at the end. Somebody said, "Man, he knew I was gay." What the hell you mean he knew you was gay? You mean to tell me? We ain't just gonna just skip over that like you ain't say that shit. Hold on. You mean to tell me your ass is gay and you did all that? You ain't gay? Bisexual maybe, but gay, nah. You done did all that. Boy, I tell you, man, like it just goes to show you, bro. A woman who can literally say that with a straight face, but her actions doesn't match what she says, it just goes to show you women truly live in a completely different reality than men do. That woman said, "Oh man, on the second date, first date was good. Second date, we had adult fun, and then he fell in love, and we stayed together, and he was gonna buy a house, and then he got aggressive, and yada yada yada, and then he started calling me racial slurs, and then he knew I was gay." And then I'm like, hold on, what? How did we get there?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
How did we even get there if you were here? Like, you see what I'm saying? What the fuck? Yo, that is some goofy ass shit. Bruh, we anti-goofy over here, bruh. Shout out to Trip, man. Shout out to Crimson Cure also, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to her channel. I'll make sure I leave the link to these videos, man, because I got another one I want to show from her as well. Let's keep it moving.
Not to cut the good brother's comment off, but we're gonna cut his commentary. So it was the bed bugs for me. The bed bugs. First of all, he was a biker. So that alone, that a biker club is almost like the KKK. That's like the biking division of the KKK in my book. Okay, all white biker gangs and stuff like that. Those are KKK gangs. I'm not hearing nothing else. I don't want to hear nothing else. Argue with your auntie. So that's number one. They always be going to get these bottom of the barrel, a biker. Then y'all went on the first date. That was quote unquote all right. And I hate to hear your definition of what was fine, because on the second date, you went to sleep with this guy. You woke up with bed bugs. First off, bed bug bites are visible on people with light skin and people that are white. It show up as these red blotches. Okay. So if he was sleeping on a nest of bed bugs, which is what it sounds like, and he didn't bother to tell you that he had bed bugs, I don't care who they came from, it's there and it's in the bed he put you in and that he sleep in. So he didn't even have the good integrity to not even invite you to the house, because once you step in foot into a bed bug haven, you're gonna bring one back to your house. It's just inevitable. So he brought you and slept with you and had sex with you in a bed bug nest. Like I'm stuck there. Like I'm stuck there. You woke up, you ain't feel all them bed bugs biting you like that. Okay. So anyway, you had to wake up out your sleep, because they're not gonna let you sleep. Okay, they don't let you sleep. So the bites are disturbing. So you got up with all the bed bug bites, and then since you felt sorry for him. Now, had that been a black man, she would have been disgusted. Oh my God, he had me sleeping in the bed. But you felt sorry for this guy. You felt sorry for him. So y'all are dating no more than a couple of weeks, and he quote unquote buys you a townhouse, which is a lie. Just say you let him move into your place. He didn't buy you no house in no couple of weeks. You let him move into your place. Okay, you the one that was renting a townhouse, beloved. Let him move into your place, and then that's when his back feet came out, and he started being Mr. Cartwright with you in full talk. And then at the end of it, did she say he knew I was gay? Girl, it's so many holes in the story. So many holes in the story.
Was the part for me, like he knew I was gay. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Like, nah, we ain't. Like, nah, you just ain't gonna try to skip over that real quick. Like, we ain't letting that ride. Like, how does that work? Yeah, I'm like even Crimson, even Kendra was on it.
But my point overarchingly is that the things that they tolerate from a man that they perceive or want the world to think, or specifically they want black men to believe are superior to them in every way, they will take and accept the unacceptable from those men, because that's unacceptable from any man. All of that, what she just said, was completely unacceptable from any man. Okay? But you was slutty enough to sleep with this dude. Y'all be so ran to come sleep with the slave master. She was so slutty as to sleep with him the second time that she saw this man. And he put you in a bed bug nest. girl.
And once again, bruh, she is 100% right, and this is something that I'm starting to see more and more black men point out and start to bring attention to. A lot of these women that date out, if you notice, if you pay attention, they are actually putting up with a lot of stuff that they wouldn't put up from with black men, and I find that very, very strange, because the very reasons why they won't put up with black men, they're putting up with these white men. So it makes me wonder if the reason why they're more accepting of it from a white man is because they feel like they can control the relationship a lot more. I'm just thinking logically, because other than that, it doesn't make any sense for you to deal with the same bullshit from a different race of man unless you feel like you can control that situation more so than the other. Think about it. Let's keep it moving.
So, it's a couple of these stories been cropping up, and I'm gonna start covering a little bit more of this. This is really gonna be a part of my Mrs. Cartwright sort of deal, because okay, so this is not a video to show. This is just a post. And it says, Rachel Lindsay went on a reality show to find her dream man. She got married, posed for pics. Now has to pay him $13,000 a month in spousal support. She offered him $10 a month, but he asked for $16, stating, I deserve to keep my same lifestyle. Boss ladies, remember, of course, he wants to marry a rich woman. Make sure he likes you for you and not your money.
Now, it was that part for me that really pissed me off. I'm like, the nerve of a woman ever posting some shit like that. Boss ladies, remember, of course, he wants to marry a rich woman. Really now. Make sure he likes you for you and not your money. Now, explain to me, why is it that when men are giving other men that same exact advice, women, oh, you supposed to pay all the bills, oh, you supposed to provide and protect. Y'all ain't no real man. Y'all don't want to pay no bills. You gotta pay to play. I just find that so funny that for a woman to sit over here and post some shit and say some shit like that, given that in the rare occurrence that a woman is the breadwinner and has to pay alimony. See, and this is what I find so strange. See, when women are breadwinners and they're in a situation like this, they feel like men shouldn't exercise their right to try to receive any kind of alimony or child support. But when the tables are turned, women completely feel entitled to some kind of form of support. It just goes to show you, women only want equality when it benefits them, regardless of whether they're a swirler or a divester or not. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.